Shehu Sani urges Reno Omokri not to make public address of hospital where Buhari is due for medical checkup. The former special advisor under Goodluck Jonathan administration, Reno Omokri, has been at the forefront of the harass Buhari out of London protest since the president left the country on 30th March 2021 for United Kingdom to receive medical care. Mr. Reno was seen with other protesters at the entrance of the Abuja House in London, where Mr. President was said to be staying. The group of protesters are claiming that Mr. President should go back home to fix the health system, and they are bent on harassing out of London. Soon after the protest started, the London police were invited to disperse the protesters. However, the police, on reaching the protest ground, claimed that the protesters have not broken any law and added that they were complying with COVID-19 protocol. Hence, the activities are legal and there is no cause to disperse or arrest them. Since the gathering has been deemed legal, it then appears that the protest is going to have serious impacts on the president's stay in London. To worsen the situation, Mr. Reno Omokri posted that he has now known the hospital where President Buhari will be receiving treatment, and he is wondering whether to take the protest to the hospital as well. This singular move will definitely be harassing the president further and will likely affect other people accessing care at the same time. Mr. Reno Omokri, who is also a man of God, pastoring the mind of God Christian Center, have said that he will consider this action within 24 hours and then decide what next step to take. Before the 24 hours elapses, many well-meaning Nigerians, including Senator Shehu Sani, reached out to Mr. Reno Omokri to please keep the hospital where Mr. President will be receiving care out of the protest, considering other individuals that will be visiting the hospital for care. Thank you for listening to this news. Oh, I thought as much. It means that I'm not mistaken. I'm not mistaken at all. I said it, that there are some top gears in the political house that are behind the messages Reno Omokri has been receiving, not to send the address of where Buhari is receiving treatment to the protesters. I thought as much. I said it, that some persons are behind it. So Shehu Sani is even behind it. I know, and you see that if you dig down, you see that there are some other people that are still behind it. Well, Mr. Shehu Sani, I know why you are saying what you're saying, and what you're saying, saying what you're saying is best known to you. Do you understand? It's best known to you. Do you understand? Well, as for me, my own advice is Reno Omokri should send the address. You should send the address. Yes, you send the address, so that the president will know that the people know what he knows. He will know that the people are aware of all the things that he has been doing to the people. So that he will know that not only Nigerians that are aware of all that has been happening, but also Americans, Nigerians in America are also aware. Look at now, can't you see that before Reno Omokri arrived America, the protest ground is already set. The people are already set for the protest. Surprisingly to Reno Omokri. Of course. Can't you see that? So what are you going to say about it? What are you going to say? Of course, you can see. So, Mr. Shehu Sani, see, you just forget about it. Forget about it and join the protest if you care. Because enough is enough. You cannot be rubbishing the economy just to satisfy yourself. Just to satisfy yourself, because to me, Buhari is only trying to satisfy himself and forget about the country. It's not the business of the country, it's not his business. That is what he's trying to tell us. That his health is what super matters. You see that? So, giving the people the address to me, it doesn't make a difference. Then there is something I would still like to point out to you, my fellow Nigerians. Americans are the best. They are the best. Did you hear the statement from the American military that was sent to go and disperse the protesters? Did you hear the statement? They said the people are. They said their protests are legal. Getting there, they discovered that the people are on the right pace and the right place, and the protest, the way the protest is on the right track. You see that? So they are protesting peacefully, so it is acceptable legally. So nothing should happen to them. What are we saying? You see that, the way Americans are following the law. You see how Americans are following the law. You see, they have to follow up. They have to watch very well, because they don't want to make mistakes. And they sent the message properly. If it was Nigeria, they would start shooting stupidly. That is high level of illiteracy. Very high level of illiteracy. You see how Americans pass the message. You see it now? Yes, now. Didn't you see it? They have just taught Nigerians a little lesson to make them know that they don't know the law. That this is what the law is supposed to be. Okay? Protest is a legal system. Okay, that should be allowed and supported. The people are protesting on the neutral ground, so you should not do anything to them. You see that? Our Nigerians, we are just like we just behave like illiterates. We don't behave like illiterates. We don't behave like people who pass through the four walls of school. Any little protest or gathering, you will see the DSS, they will strike. Look at. No wonder American military are far above us. Far above us. We can't be compared to them at all. We can't. We can't be compared to them. You see that? So, my beloved viewers and listeners, I put this up to you to come in at least and hear your own opinion concerning this. Alright? So please, deem it fit to come in and hear your opinion. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.